What's up, guys? It's me, Ben, Benny, Ben, whichever one you want to call me. I'm gonna start this new vlog trying to document my E46 build. I'm gonna put it's a E46 328i sedan, 4-door, what are you gonna call it? And I am mostly gonna be using it as a drift car. I do not mind using it for like just road racing down at the track. I'm pretty much open to doing pretty much anything. Doesn't necessarily have to be drifting. So with that saying, let me tell you a little bit about myself. Right now I'm trying to get to work. I'm not too far from it right now, so let me say I am from Southern California, so most of the footage or content you will be getting is from down here. I'm from the southern part of California. I am, and what else? Yeah, Southern California. I had previously to this car, the E46, I had a 86 Corolla. I got that one 7 years ago, about 7 years ago. That's when I got that car from passing, like it just parked right in the street. I put a note on it. The guy wanted to get rid of it. The car was in pretty bad shape, so I wasn't really too worried about that because the car was going to be a track car. It was an original 4AG, so that was a GTS 4AG coupe, so that was a good thing. And I did have the blue top 4AG. I ran that for a little bit. That was fun. I swapped it out with what's called the SR20 in it. That was pretty fun till that blew up, and that's how I am here now with it. E46. I parted out the 86. All that money that I got for the 86 went into this new build to buy parts, buy the car, and pretty much finance that. I did save a little bit of money because at the process of blowing up the 86, or the SR, I was gonna put the LS in it. I found out it was a little too much work for the time that I have. I do not have enough time because I do go to work every day. So that fell through. I didn't want to do so much custom work. I kind of just wanted to get it done, put it in there, and be done with it. And go drive. So with this new platform, they do make the mounts for the LS. It does fit in there. There's minimal stuff to do with it to fit it in there. Like not too much of custom because a lot of companies already sell like mounts, manifolds, and etc. So on, and so I already got most of the stuff to put it in. The engine, it was a LS2 off of GTO. It did come. I did buy the whole complete car. It was a crash car, so I did buy the entire. It was a toner car, so I bought everything. It came with it. The harness, the transmission. It was pretty much a running car. The only thing it was, crashed. I'll put a picture up in here so you guys can see it. And so I pulled everything out of that car, sold the car like for parts, whatever I could sell, to try to make some of that money back. So I did make some of that money back. So the swap, the transmission, and everything that I needed wasn't too bad, like pricing, after I sold parts back from buying it. So I'm gonna say buying the car, I think was like for like the complete car, tires, whatever, like the complete donor car was like, I think I got it for like $4,200. It was running, so I know the engine was good. I did turn it on. I did drive it off the trailer and everything, and selling parts. So I'm gonna guess like about $3,000 for the complete swap, like everything I needed. So it wasn't too bad. So that was transmission, engine. Okay, so now I got the E46, the sedan. I was gonna get the 2-door one, but I think I like the sedan better. So now I got the sedan. I got that one for pretty good price. The guy wanted to get rid of it. The car's in pretty fair condition. I did find a little bit of rust on it, which is the bummer. But it's an easy repair, not a big deal. The car's not gonna be a major build, but at the same time, it's not gonna be the most prettiest thing after it's done, because I am gonna drift it. It is gonna get crashed and so on. So I do want to put I do want to put a cage in it. So that's what I do want to do. Just put a pair of racing seats in it. Change the steering wheel, and put the engine in it. Just make it as simple as possible. I'm not gonna put any mods to the engine. I just want to throw the engine in, leave it stock, keep it reliable. I will be maybe putting in a fuel cell, so still looking into that. And that's about it for now. I'll get back to you guys. I just got to work, so I gotta get going over with this thing. I'll explain more later, and that's about it for now. Well, I'm back. I'm on lunch break right now, so I'll keep explaining what I'm gonna do. I think I left off with saying that putting the engine in there. I'm gonna leave the engine stock. I'm not gonna do any mods to it. I said that before. So for suspension, I'm thinking about going with the BC Racing coilovers. For the back, it's a what's it called, like a spring and shock setup. They're like separate, so I'm gonna make it one spring and shock like setup, because in the original one it has a spring and shock, but they're separate, they're apart. So I'm gonna make it one piece. Also with the front, so I'm gonna go with an angle kit too. I just don't know which one I'm gonna go with. There's 3 that I need to choose from. I got my eyes on one for sure. I'm gonna say which one it is now. And for the rear, I am gonna change, as like I said, I'm gonna go with the shock and spring combo, like on one. So I do want to put an upper and lower control arm. I do want to do the rear subframe bushings and the diff bushings, because I did go with the M3 style, like the M3 subframe, the whole rear subframe, which has the bigger brakes. It has, I believe, an LSD differential, bigger what do you call it, the bigger axles. So everything is just much bigger on that one to the stock, because I got it cheap off a wreckage yard here in, I think it was Huntington Beach. Yeah, off of M3 E46. That one was a coupe though, but I already put it in so it fits right in there. I know that fits. I do need to change the pinion seal because that is leaking, so I need to do that for the rear. I did get the fronts also with the bigger brakes for the M3, and I also got a how do you call it, a sway bar. I did get that, so off the same car. So that one's a used one. So I'm trying to keep it low budget as possible. And like I said before, I might get a fuel cell. I don't know which one, but I'm still debating on if I should use a stock fuel, the stock pump. So no, not the stock pump, the stock tank, and so we'll see on that one. So yeah, so for this channel, I'm gonna try to do maybe some reviews when I get new tools. So just to show you guys what I'm getting, and if you guys would want to purchase it for your own tools or for your own personal use, and what I'm doing to the car, what parts I'm using, installations on those parts, help you guys out, maybe a couple of tutorials, tips, and that's about it, man. Oh yeah, and I do got a motorcycle, so maybe you'll see some content on that motorcycle. I do want to get another motorcycle, so you have to wait on what motorcycle I want to get, but I do want to get another one. a different motorcycle, but you most likely will see some motorcycle content. And I also got a truck here, the one that I'm sitting inside here, so maybe I'll do some mods to that. Nothing big, just because this is kind of like what I use it to tow the race car or the drift car, whatever you want to call it. So stay tuned for that kind of stuff. And this is my first vlog, so or update vlog. I'm gonna try to keep going with them. Time is a little difficult for me, and because it does get late here at this time of year. You change the time a little bit back, so it does get dark soon. So I get out of work at 6, so that is gonna interrupt a lot of things due to my stuff is outdoors. I can't really work on it, but I'll try to work on it with light. I don't know how good it would look for you to see, but I'll take you guys when I go pick up parts. When I get parts in and installing the parts, and yeah, that's about it. So stay tuned, and hopefully I show you some good content coming up. All right, peace out. Peace.